Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will learn about what is Subflow in Flow Designer and why we use Subflow in Flow Designer, and also we will create one Subflow with practical demo. So first, a Subflow is a reusable sequence of actions that can be added to multiple flows, guys. So you will be creating Subflow with some actions like we can create in flows that you can reuse the sequence of actions again and again in multiple flows, guys. Okay. So for example, you don't want to rewrite the code again and again for multiple flows. So this is where the subflows come into picture. You can reuse these subflows in your flow. Okay. So first we will create one subflow. Before that, the use case is, guys, once the incident record has been created, we will send email to users manager. Okay, that caller manager. And also we will verify whether the email has sent properly to that manager or not using one output. So let's create one subflow first. Type as flow designer, click on subflow, and the name of the subflow should be send email using subflow. And you can write the description here as well. And the application is global application. So currently I'm not touching all these options. So let's click on the submit. So if you see here, we have two sections like inputs and output. Here we have to provide inputs and outputs as well. Okay. So first let's provide inputs here. Click on this plus icon. So first the first input is manager. Okay. And it is referencing to user table. So this is a user table. And the second one is incident. And this is referencing to incident table. Okay. So here I am going to make these two inputs as mandatory. Let's toggle this mandatory option. Okay. Now we have to create one output as well. As I said, so to check whether that email has sent properly to the manager or not, using output, we can verify that. Okay. So let's create one output like email flag. Okay. So this is our output called email flag, and this is the integer type. So here we have defined two inputs and one output. So let's click on done. So we have successfully provided the inputs and outputs here. So here using that send email action, we have to send email to callers manager, right? So let's click on this, click on action and type as send email. Let's check this. So our target record is this incident. Okay, let's drag and drop here to whom that caller manages email, right? So let's expand this manager and search for email of that manager. Okay, here we have. So let's drag and drop here and let's name the subject as incident record has been created via Subflow, and we can mention the body as well. So let's copy this. So that's all. So this is the body of that email. Let's click on done. See here using send email action, we have provided the target record, and in that too we have updated the manager's email. Okay, this is the subject of the email. Okay, and it's the body. Let's click on done. So as I said, we have to define one output, right? So let's click on this and click on flow logic and type as assign subflow outputs. Okay, we are going to assign the outputs here. Let's click on plus icon and type as the output name which we have created few seconds ago. That is called email flag, right? Let's click on that and we will give the data as 1. Since it is an integer, I am giving the data as 1. Okay, let's click on done. Yes, we have successfully created our subflow. First, we have created the inputs and outputs. After that, using send email action, we are sending email to callers manager's email. Okay. After that, we are assigning our subflow outputs as well. So now let's click on save and we will publish this subflow. Make sure that guys we have to publish this subflow, otherwise it won't be visible in our flow. Okay. First, let's save this subflow and let's click on this publish. Now we will create one flow and we will call this subflow in our flow. Okay. To call us manager. Click on submit. Yeah, in the trigger condition here we have to select created. Okay. So this should trigger when the incident record has been created, right? So our table is incident. Let's click on done. Let's save this workflow. So this is a subflow, right, which we have created. The name of the subflow is send email using subflow. Let's copy this subflow and we have to call that subflow, right? Then click on this subflow. So this is a subflow which we have created. Let's click on that. Here we have to provide two inputs here, and here we have wait for completion checkbox also. So here we have wait for completion checkbox also. It will wait for this subflow to be complete and then only it will go ahead with the another actions. Okay. So the manager is, we have to select the manager here and this should be dynamic. Click on this incident, expand this incident record. Expand this caller manager, right? So here we have manager. Let's drag and drop here. And we have to provide the incident record as well. So let's drag and drop here and click on done. So now we have to read that output of that subflow, right? So now let's click on this action and type as log here. So this is used to write the logs on ServiceNow logs, guys. Okay, let's click on this log here. And the message should be like email has sent, and we will pass this and let's drag and drop this email flag to here. Okay. Now let's click on done. So this is a flow, guys. Here in the trigger condition, we have selected created option. So which table? Incident table, right? And after that, we have called that subflow in your flow. So which we have created few minutes back. And after that, we have to read that output of that subflow, right? So we have taken the log action here. Okay, this is our flow. And this is a subflow where we have taken the inputs and outputs here. And after that, using send email action, we are sending email to call us manager email. Okay, after that, we are assigning the flow outputs as well. So now let's create one incident record. So let's save and activate this flow first of all. Let's click on new. So let's check who is the manager of this able tutor. See, Adela Servangdit is the manager of this able. So let's save this record. We have created the incident record, right? So now let's check the email logs. So let's type as outbox here. See here, this is the subject of our email, right? Incident has been created via Subflow. So let's double check that. See, incident has been created via Subflow. Okay. So let's open this record. Yeah, this is the subject which we defined in our Subflow. So here recipient is Adela. Okay. This Adela is the manager email of that caller. Okay. Who is the caller here? Able tutor, right? And for the able tutor, see Adela is the manager. And what is the email of this Adela? Adela Servotet See Adela servants at example.com, right? And this is the body which we have written here. Incident has been created via subflow. Okay. So here email has sent successfully to that caller's manager. Now let's check the output also. So now let's click on all and type as log here. Click on all and let's take the message of that log. Okay. So what is the message here we have? Email has sent, right? So let's copy this and paste in the message here. Type as and click enter. See, we also received output. Okay. Email has sent and this one is nothing but the email flag guys which we have defined in our output. Okay. So see in assign flow outputs we have defined the email flag as one, right? This is the integer and this is a message email has sent. Okay, followed by that integer. So here we have successfully received the log also. So that means the email has sent properly to the manager. So this is how you can use the subflows in flow designer guys. You don't need to rewrite the code again and again for multiple flows. You can create one subflow and you can use that subflow wherever you want in the flow. You can create one subflow and you can reuse that subflow in multiple flows, okay, wherever you want. So that is the importance of subflows in flow designer. I hope this video will help you to understand about what is subflow and how we use subflows in flow designer. If you guys have any doubts related to subflows, then please comment in comment section. And also if you really like this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you guys.